With double cream.
Disgusting! I don't know. I'm sure. Ugh. Ugh.
Not forgetting the cherry on top, all of which is a matter of opinion. What else can I expect at my age?
I don't know. I really don't know. Ah! It's the knee, you know? It locks. Rigid. In the most awkward places, where one hesitates to call a Boy Scout for assistance, supposing a Boy Scout happened to be handy, and the chances of one having a first aid badge are astronomically against. What use is Woodcraft when dealing with a locked kneecap? It's the cap that's responsible. Of course, the cap. This. Lining wears. Lubrication helps from time to time. Embrocation, rubbed in with vigor. But can one ask a Boy Scout to embrocate with vigor? After the home help refused, table legs, yes, was the answer. Other legs? No. She buys an elastic bandage. Only the angels know what comfort my elastic bandage has been, she said. But when a kneecap locks, it locks. There's no permanent relief short of amputation. One hesitates to have one's knee removed. There's nothing for the rest of the leg to hang on to. Who'd sacrifice half a leg to a locked kneecap? Not that there's much to lose. Corns, bunions, ingrowing toenails, fallen arches, athlete's foot. Legs are troubled from one end to the other. Yet, one hangs on to them. For sentimental reasons, I suppose. They have supported one, except when the knee locks.
You have to put me down among the don't knows.
Organization. That's what's lacking. I'll organize.
Gravy is most important.
Oh, indeed. Never back brush too hard.
Dark brown and smooth it should be.
That's what I tell them. There's no use spending a small fortune on a permanent if you're just going to brush it all out again.
Exactly. How can bumps get into the gravy? Criminal carelessness.
Not that I expect a permanent to be too permanent.
No, indeed. There's no excuse for lumps.
This year's fashion is next year's problem. Next year's problem. Old hat. But I have such fine hair.
Even in times of economic stress, my gravy was exemplary.
Mine is like spun gossamer.
Speaking as a consumer,
With gossamer.
a gravy user,
Bobby pins.
gravy.
What there is in it.
I was never given to opinions.
No use coming to me with your tales, I told her. I'm not one of your lines of communication. I really don't know where she gets it all. Well, I've seen her myself within a year to a bedroom wall. Don't ask me how I know, because I've never been one to divulge a source of information. A secret with me is as safe as the graveyard. Not like some people we know. We've seen their telescopes, haven't we? And their periscopes. Nothing to say of gyroscopes, microscopes, and thermometers. I won't be hanging around the coat-to-me counter. We all know who conveys those tasty tidbits from keyhole to keyhole. I keep myself to myself, which is the safest place when all is said and done. Only CQ Malley Pets. You've read that one, haven't you? It's from the French. given to the French, not like someone we all know. It's in her blood. You can see by the way she carries on. Oh, I could tell you a tale or two.
Don't ask me, please.
Sweeties, sweeties, sweeties. Where are my sweeties?
Surely must be tea time. Where are the muffins and crumpets? Where are the toasted tea cakes? Where's the thin cut bread and butter? Where's the tea?
Home wrapping. That's the only answer. Legging, if you look at it from a plumber's point of view. Why should we cosset our pipes but neglect our torsos? Medicated wool is the answer. Yards of it.
I've been experimenting with underwater shades. Pearl, coral, and anemone. Useful tints. Far too youthful to be left in your youth. Pearl, coral, and sea something. Has anyone noticed?
Only one leg. That's a fact. I heard it myself. Someone has some explaining to do if you ask me. All those years and only one leg.
The rot must be stopped. That's what a dentist does with a decaying tooth. He stops it. This is a decaying society. It must be stopped before the rot spreads.
Oh, this is all so unsettling. Nothing stays the same for more than 2 seconds running. Even the barometer goes up and down like clockwork. How can one trust in anything when everything's always changing?
Tea cakes, tea cakes. Cream buns and buff paste. Tea, tea, tea.
Warm, warmest. Wrap up the boy drowns. Keep warm, warmest.
Beautiful forever. Health and beauty, home and beauty, sleep, beauty, sleep. No, no. Listen to this. Did you ever? No, no. Stop, stop, stop. Down with it, out with it, away with it. Stop, stop, stop.
Not again. Not again. This is too much. Much too much. Not again.
Here are my sweeties. How are my sweeties?
It's the uncertainty that bothers me. If only I could be sure about anything, whether or not not? One day I think one way, and the next day I think the opposite.
That's because you're a permanently floating voter.
Am I? Am I really? Oh, thank you so much.
Sex and violence. You've seen it, haven't you? Even in comics. I've made a study about comics. Blurred with lust and bad jokes. It's a problem.
But in such safe hands.
The censor. That's what we need. Bring back the censor.
Have you been inoculated against rabies?
Against everything.
How wise. Have you heard?
Whisper. Incredible.
Nothing but the truth.
Have you noticed?
Beautiful.
I think so too.
And I have something for my pet guzzle.
A macaroon? I was just thinking about a macaroon. I shall keep it always to remind me of you.
Now listen. You have a new playmate. You'll be kind to her, won't you?
It's this light. Not the kindest to my complexion.
I know you will. She is a wild one, so her little ways may not be your little ways. But I know you'll be understanding.
I wonder if it isn't all in the mind.
Just a minute while I fetch your new companion. Isn't this exciting?
Wild. Wild? The magistrates aren't severe enough. Let off with caution instead of a cat.
Wild things are oppressively expensive. Rice, strawberries, because they're luxuries. Are they luxuries because they're expensive, or are they expensive because they're luxuries?
Wild.
Rice.
Paper. Cat. Stand.
Aside.
This way, my sweet.
Look, everyone, here is your new friend. You'll be happy here.
Is that an order?
I know you'll be happy here.
I was happy there.
You would have died. You have enemies out there. Predators whose first impulse is to tear you to pieces.
And what happens to me here?
You'll be looked after, protected. I'm your friend.
First rule of any prisoner, make sure the jailer is a friend.
Please don't be unhappy.
Are these happy?
They are contented.
A different word. For locks read apathy, for bolts resignation. And these bars are called contentment. I've warned you, I will escape.
And I warned you, your choice of life or death. Do be a sensible creature. You'll soon settle down. Won't she, my sweeties? All so cozy.
I won't call you mistress.
It isn't compulsory.
I won't perform for you.
You amuse me just as you are.
I don't sing or dance or make jokes. I'm not pretty and I'm not loving. Tell me, why have you brought me here?
Perhaps I feel sorry for you.
Charity. It's a great luxury. I hate you for it.
That's up to you, my pet. Your frost can never kill my satisfaction.
Leave me then. If you won't release me, then leave me.
I always try to do what is best for my sweeties. I'm sorry I have to lock the door. It's for the best. For all of you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. These acts must be disturbing. I'm in full control myself now. I'm sorry if I was behaving stupidly, but I am not used to walls and ceilings and doors with locks. Sorry. I must make myself at home. Command from on high. I'm your new cage companion. Shall we get acquainted? I might not be here for long. I shouldn't be here at all, but I was given no choice. There's been a miscarriage of justice! Of course, you all know about that already. After all, you're here yourselves. What happened when you were first brought here? Did you go into a cataleptic trance? Did you go off of your pet food? Did you squeal with your heels in the air? Or did you sing sweetly from the minute the door slammed? Sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't be here. I know I shouldn't be here. But what can I do? Sorry. At the revolution! Vote for women! Take me to your leader! Sorry. I'm sorry. You were here first. You choose your tune. You call your own time. I don't understand your rules. I don't know any rules. I know one. There should be no cages. And yet here we are, in a cage. What good is the rule book if the first rule is broken? Sorry. I expect you'll be hearing that a lot. As long as I'm here. As long as... So you're contented, aren't you?
I don't know.
That's better. At least one of you knows I'm here.
I should be asked. I'm not ready to give an opinion.
And what about the rest of you? I'm trying to understand you. You.
Why are sucking pigs suddenly out of fashion?
Why are... What?
There's no delicacy quite like a roast sucking pig. Some people object and say that it looks like a baby in the dish, but I've never seen a roast baby, so I wouldn't know. I've seen a roast sucking pig. Love at first sight.
You did say.
I hope no one roasts babies.
But too many long-haired logs about.
Do you think?
And short-haired sex fiends. Stiff prison sentences is their only answer.
You can't mean that.
And hanging, of course. They never should have done away with women. It all began with an aching little finger, but it was neglected. An aching little finger should never be neglected. It spread. At last, she fell down the steps at St. Paul's, died on the spot, broken neck.
You're not talking to me, are you?
Never
one of you is talking to me. Personally.
I think there's a lot to be said for cerulean blue over the islands.
Not one.
You won't let it get any further. After all, confidence is a confidence.
Not one. I just don't understand. I mean, you're not mechanical things that operate when a penny drops.
I have a cookery book by my bedside, then I'm sure to dream of food. Not the same cookery book every night, of course. Even a dream banquet grows tedious without variety. The smoked salmon, you beat it often enough, will become a bore. Imagine smoked salmon becoming a nightmare. That's a nightmare.
What does that mean? I know you're using words, but I don't understand.
I was nowhere near at the time of the accident, but I was too. Never laugh and never frown. That's the key to avoiding wrinkles.
Please, I'm trying to evaluate the situation.
said you're contented. But if you are, it's because you never... Doesn't anything matter to you beyond aches and food, scandal, and your reflection in the mirror? Is there room for anything in your head but prejudice and fear? You're oppressed, yet you don't even realize the fact. You're denied your basic human rights, yet you don't even care. You are prisoners. Are you contented with that? I'm just trying to understand you, that's all. Just trying. Did you ever behave like me? Bang at your door, shout protest slogans, complain about the injustice of it all? Or will I, given time,
become satisfied in my little space, coming up with complicated, beautiful, endless, useless plans for escape. Never listen to me. You are going to listen to me. Listen, the world stretches further than a few inches between your ears.
No one ever accused me of spreading something. I always checked the facts.
There's another world outside.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. So I was
Listen, we are going to escape. You, me, and the others.
I've never suffered from sinus. There's no point in trying to explain.
You just don't understand, do you? There's another world outside. The tubes. Listen, we are a majority.
Cleanse the skin. Free the pores. Let your skin free.
It's not even a question of democracy. It's a matter of numbers. There are 7 of us to 1. Outvoted, outnumbered.
Which is
Listen to me, all of you. You can be free, all of you. Must I be caged because you lack willpower? I have no right, have I? No right to commit such outrage. I come bursting in. Actually, I was tossed in, but let that pass. I come hurtling in and within minutes turn your comfortable, satisfied, non-communicating slave society upside down. I tear down the paper screens you so carefully built. I blow great gusts through your hothouse air. I shatter your fragile Sunday quiet. No, I didn't. I only tried. I didn't succeed. I couldn't succeed because you're not alive. You couldn't be alive because if you were, you'd be charging at that door with me this minute. All shoulders together. Boom! Thud! Pow! Crash! There you sit. I have the right to stir the dust. I'm the wild one. Ignore her. You have to ignore her. Because if you didn't, you'd either have to break out or break down. Well, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. But it's an accepted figure of speech. I'm sorry, but I'm the wild one. And if you don't like me, you'll have to do the other thing. I'm sorry, but I'm the wild one. And the cage hasn't been built that can hold me. That was the way. Hello.
I'd rather not say.
I said hello.
I never give an opinion.
Let's try to be friendly.
I don't even vote.
Wouldn't make you do anything you didn't want to. Not even say hello.
I'm not responsible.
I might try to persuade you, but that's different. Anyone's open to persuasion. Anyone who listens.
I haven't made up my mind.
And you're listening.
I am not listening.
Hooray, someone is listening.
You must ask someone else.
You may try to pretend, but you can't help yourself.
Questions confuse me.
I'm sorry to pick on you because he's frightened so easily. But a beginning has to be made somewhere.
There's so many answers to simplest questions.
I'm sorry to pick on you because it makes me feel such a bully.
No answer.
But listen,
Gone away.
I just want to tell you what's out there.
Address unknown.
Were you ever out there?
Return to sender.
Do you remember out there?
I can't.
Out there where the wind blows and the sun shines, where heat, light, and air have nothing to do with central heating, electric lamps, and air conditioning. Do you remember the wind? It tickles and it buffets. It sighs and it roars! It swoops from the north, tearing trees in its path! Then just as suddenly, Does it hurt so much to remember? Do you remember the clouds? Little white puffs against the wash of wind. Great gray mountains piling up until they clash in thunder. Fiery streamers of flaming gold blazing across the sky to a hallelujah of a sunset. The clouds. Remember them? Those highborn miracles. Remember?
I daren't.
You must remember. Remember the winter. Yes, even the frost. When every pool became a mirror and every spray a crystal cluster. When the earth set rock hard and each day became a life, a test of bare life at the end. When the owls hooted at the frozen moon and the hawks plummeted the thin air. But yes, remember even hunger and death. Can you remember that? Be content with this?
No!
Remember,
No! No! No!
don't you want to escape, even into memories? Please, I'm lying. I'm trying to help you. I want to set you free. That wasn't the way either. What did I fail? Was I too articulate? Should I have limited my words? Scaled my imagination to your mind? I can't. I would if I could, because I want to reach you. But I just can't. You're all out of reach. What's this? A delegation? An investigation? A confrontation? But you're all together. Shoulder to shoulder. What wrought this miracle? Could it have been me? You're looking at me. You see me, therefore I exist. I cause a reaction, therefore I exist. So, glory be, it's a breakthrough. And the next move? Come now, let's make the most of our newfound togetherness. Will you join me for tennis? You all join me? Anyone for a crusade? Shall we form up behind the banner, singing the battle cry to freedom? Shall we shout down the walls of Jericho? I'm jumping the gun, aren't I? I'm pushing my luck. I'm running before I can walk. Am I going too far? Yes, I am. And I'm about to go further. I'll lead you all to the promised land. Yes, even you. You're coming with me. We'll smell the wild thyme together. See that door? We're going through it. The door is only a door. An artifact of wood and metal and dead thing. I'm alive. I can think. A door can't think. So the advantages are all on my side. There's a way through. A way through or under or around. There's a door. There's a way out.
I always said that apple pie should be served with cinnamon.
Cinnamon is good for colds and other infections. Ask any doctor.
Doctor, my word?
Yes.
He knows how many days sleep to a bedtime FaceTime. Swear by it. Such profanity should be stopped. Who knows where it may end? It should be stopped.
What should be stopped?
I know what I know.
I know this lock. It can be opened. I need a hairpin. Who has a hairpin? Hairpin?
I have a mirror and a powder puff.
You.
Don't say I told you.
You then?
They're no good for pains in the chest.
You or you?
Cheesecake. It's such a long time since I tasted real cheesecake.
All I need is a hairpin. A piece of bent wire. A hairpin. Thank you.
I don't know. I really.
Faintness in the chest is more death to it than any other disease. Ask any doctor.
It's happened before, and it'll happen again. Write to your local MP, your newspaper, your solicitor.
Where has all the freshness gone? Or has the art of cooking been forgotten?
I don't know. I really don't know. Everything seems to happen so suddenly these days.
After all, we all know what tremendous work goes on backstage, but we forget it from the moment the curtain goes up.
I can remember my student meals. Cooked as a blind I could eat 3 hours of now I can finally enjoy. Does nobody know how to cook spaghetti? I remember ANC balls and things of rhubarb.
Let us in peace now depart. I told you I could do it. Any door can be broken. Any prison freed. We can go now. Follow me.
Chocolate pudding with rum sauce.
Come now. There's no time to waste. She'll soon be back to her sweeties. Now or never. We must hurry. Don't you understand? You're free. Once through that door, there's nothing between you and the stars. Why are you holding back? Look. One door. I'm giving you your freedom. Why aren't you taking it? Are you waiting for an official proclamation? Can't you understand? Here's the gateway to the universe. Waiting for the idea to set in? Waiting's a luxury we can't afford. Soon the damage will be discovered. Goodbye the simple locks after that. Tomorrow there'll be bolts and bars, balls and chains, portcullis and drawbridge. It's now or never. We must move. Move! Move! Why won't you move? Is the prospect of liberty too much for you? Or are you just afraid? You are. You are. I'm offering you your freedom, and you're too afraid to take it. I see. Then I'll go on without you. You don't deserve a second thought.
What's, yeah, chocolate pudding with rum sauce.
Touch. Ask no questions.
There. What did I say?
There! There! I can't leave you. kind of death. The spirit dies first and the husk goes on clack, clack, clacking after. They're parasites that eat the victim from the inside until there's nothing left but the outer skin. All that remains is a parody of life. Do you want that to happen to you? You're not dead yet, but you're sick, sick, sick. There's hope for you out there. He'll recover in the fresh air. Please, please, I'm asking. I'm pleading. Please, please, please. All right, good. If not all at once, then one at a time. You, come with me. Ah, my crap! When it takes me, I can't put a foot to the ground. The muscle's not. I can't move an inch. If I were drowning, I'd have to stay put. I could wait for you. There's nothing to fear out there.
Don't talk to me about Irish stew.
Nothing to hurt you.
Welsh rarebit.
I risk everything to come back for you.
Scotch broth, neither.
If they catch me, I'll be locked away again. I can't live away from wild things.
French mustard.
Come with me.
Frankfurters and hamburgers.
Just endure. Just to glimpse the free world outside. Smell the unpolluted air. Taste the wild honey.
Honey?
Out there, the fruit drops into your hands from a tree.
Fruit.
Apples, pears, plums, cherries, and greens fresh washed with dew.
Greens.
The earth with its abundance await you. This way. This way. There. What am I doing here? You don't deserve a steady state.
Too much, too many, too big, too far.
You could stretch your wings and fly, yet you cling to your cage. Why? Why? Why?
Naturally, as I said to her, what would actually happen? Who would bathe us and clothe us out there? This is our home.
Ours. You can take care of yourselves. A robot come and go as you please. This is a prison.
If this is our prison, it is well kept and clean. It is ours. Ours. Ours.
Ours.
A prison is a prison. All prisons should be destroyed. All cages broken open.
We shall stay.
No! I'll take you from this place if I have to burn it down. I'll march you lot to freedom if I have to die in the attempt.
Die. Die.
Die.
Die.
Open the door.
Too late. She's come back. She's come back. She's come back. She's come back. She doesn't matter. She can die. There's 7 of us to 1. Kill her and you'll all be free. Kill her. Kill her and follow me. Kill her and kill.
There's too much violence in the newspapers these days.
What have you done?
White sauce covers a multitude of sins.
Why should anyone grow old?
My breathing, you know.
Congestion.
That's your story, I said.
I know nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, silly sweeties. Couldn't you understand her song? Poor little wild one. I'll bury you in the garden. Will you be happy there? Just give me a second while
I don't know. I really don't know. Everything seems to happen so suddenly these days. So confusing. If only I could make up my mind. Destroy the cage, she said. There's nothing to fear. There's hope for you out there. Come with me, she said. This way, this way. Any door can be opened. I'm offering you the world and you're afraid to take it.